Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Will, and we are back with some more Final Fantasy today. Back at it early, unlike yesterday, which was a rant and a half. Alright, update since yesterday. I went on a tirade of people making dumbass negative posts on the new Joker movie, aka people giving 1 stars because I don't like musicals. What was like the main consensus I found in like many negative comments about the movie, where it's just like, bro, then why? Why are you leaving a comment
The
for this
Leylands have been up
movie
to
if
their old
you don't
tricks
like
again.
musicals and you went to see a musical and then complained that it was a musical? Anyways, jump to earlier today. I actually was able to see it this morning because I'm a psycho that watches Joker Part 2 in the AM hours, apparently. Um, it was mid. Like, it wasn't... I wouldn't say it's bad, I'd just say it's okay. Definitely nowhere near as good as the first one. But yeah, I don't see why people are like so negative about it. I'd say it's like 5 out of 10. Wish it was better. But yeah, nothing mind-blowingly bad about it for me personally. So,
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang.
perfectly mid.
I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal.
Not yet.
All I'm after is Kupka's head.
Oh, okay.
I won't risk any more than I
So
have
there
to.
is a Mother Crystal
I
there.
promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
He's a lot.
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Huh.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Alright. Let's do this. Okay, so yeah, I was wondering if there was a Mother Crystal in the desert, and they have like that big swirl thing, so I'm like, probably underground, but I wasn't sure. So, you know, I'm assuming. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's my whole update report. Fuck, there was still another point up there I needed to do. God damn it, I just started and I'm already flubbing this. But yeah, so that's my update with Joker Part 2. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Yeah, perfectly mid. Some cool concepts I saw in it, but they didn't really do anything super great with them, fortunately. But it's like, I saw potential, for sure, in some of the concepts. I'm like, oh, God, I wish this was better.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
I feel like our uncle's gonna die. I feel like everyone we travel with is gonna die. Alright, let's do this. Okay, it looks like we make routes to the place before we destroy the Mother Crystal. We are probably gonna destroy the Mother Crystal. I'll be surprised if we don't. I don't know if we'll ever make paths over to here, but obviously we'll be making a path through this route here. And then there's also one way over here. Be interesting. Oh, whoa, wait, what? That is a fucking hole. How did I never notice that? Alright, let's go. Desert time, baby. Alright, Scorpion. Was it ever explained why all the ancient structures look exactly the same, cross-culturally? Oh my god. It was a giant alien ship. That's why the mother crystal sucks the life from the planet, because that's what its main function is supposed to be.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
I want to believe.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Alright, well, we'll see what our uncle can do. And we'll also get into some fights, see what's going on here.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Isa Al Guy Clive. Isa Al Guy Clive. Show me the sandworm. Whoop! And spice melange. I always forget I can just shoot fireballs. I do like other shit so much more frequently. Ooh, nice. That's the upgraded version. Oh, whoa, hello. There we go. We got a little ball. It didn't really glow too much. Ooh, okay. Gave us 150 for XP. That's not too bad. I wasn't paying attention to what others give us. It doesn't seem bad. Yeah, I need to remember to remind myself to stay on Torgal because we have potions again. And I always messed up and used them when I didn't mean to. Oh, whoa, Uncle is using magic. Okay, these guys are like popping off. Oh, even fighting those guys gave us 150. Let's see what kind of. Okay, we got wide range here. Some chocobos. The distance to take out some of these.
You and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Hello. Oh no, that's just a normal bird. It kind of looked bigger from back here. Treasure chests. Really not finding any. This is definitely light on the treasure chests. This whole game, really.
Get it.
Oh, that almost one-shots them. Nice. Alright, and I think we see something off in the distance right there. Talking about glowy bits. What do we got? I swear to God, it's Sharp Fang. Okay, thank God. In true desert fashion, not really much going on. Ooh. Whee. Come here. Oh, yo. We got people. Chocobo.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn? Friends of friends.
Alright, well.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Right. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town.
We're gonna be here when they attack. Fuck. I didn't put two and two together. The other kingdom was all like, yeah, let's go come over. After we make our deal. Oh, wait, no, they're going to make a deal, and as soon as the deal goes through, then they're gonna fuck over the other guy. So we're probably gonna mess up the deal. Oh, are we gonna make forced, like, alliances with one of them? Because we are definitely... We're either gonna make forced alliances with the Desert Kingdom, or we'll make forced alliances specifically with the Bahamut user. I don't know which one. I think might be the Bahamut user. Just because he doesn't seem to be down for the fuck shit their king's
there
doing.
She is, the good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Oh, wait, there's like... Whoa, there's like a lot of room over there. Okay, there's gotta be something happening here. Yeah, so that's what I think is gonna happen. I don't think we're gonna be partners with the Desert. So, Desert Kingdom. But we're probably gonna mess some stuff up for these people.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Nice. Inspired by Middle Eastern / India, yet they still are
Would
British.
you rather be my squire?
Stairs. Get some hummus. Cheeses. Musical doors. Oh, fuck, is our brother here? Oh, god damn it, why does he always... Yeah, we're gonna need this shit explained to us too at some point. Yeah.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Aw. Actually a kind of cool shot that they're doing.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Fucking goddamn it, Uncle.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Oh, of course.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
I feel like this is gonna be like some sort of bullshit thing where Clive only meets his brother, like when his
You
brother
two are
dies.
travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
Oh, beard. Ah.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose, friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Okay, cool. All right. Uncle's cool.
The outlaw! Take him!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Only had to use like what, 4 moves, basically, and like 2 power shots. Dunyan ring. This isn't gonna end well on like becoming partners with that one dude.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Oh wow, we did all that and kept it come down. Oh my god, that is beautiful blue water.
Now's our chance.
Bro.
Your
Got
Grace?
pain in my tit.
I'm fine.
broke literally every table. Oh no.
Clive?
Sword, dude. Make it rust. You never liked his carrots.
What is it now? It's nothing. Let's go.
Okay, maybe I was wrong. I thought the captain was like upstairs at the end of the hall. But it doesn't. Oh, explore. Yeah, man, I really wish we got to explore these towns more fully with the side quests. We really haven't. Like I said, it's like 2 side quests. It's a thing. It's just like... Oh yeah, plus we have the DLC. I keep forgetting I have the DLC for this, and I have no idea when the fuck that starts.
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Your arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Hello?
Provided I can afford it.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greaves.
Alright, let's see here. Hey, what's up? Alright, we got that there. Okay, looks like we do have a shop here, as well as 1 blocked off path, so I'm assuming that's probably gonna be... God damn. The water really pops in this area.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream. Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such happy times.
Treasure chest. Okay, up over there. Let's check what's up there.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's trough is when they want to lord it over us.
A lot of lighter usage.
I need a drink.
Let me treat you.
What's going on here? Fine. Doing fine, man. How are you doing?
Why is the tavern shut?
Oh, yo, blacksmith. Oh, wait, this was right out of the tavern. I didn't even notice this.
People can't handle their drink.
Sorry, but the master's not here at the moment.
Damn.
All orders have to go through him.
The finest
It's so weird because this game, like, we're exploring, we're going to these areas, and it just feels like, I don't know, it feels like one of those things where it's like, oh, once you pass through it for the main story, it gets unlocked and you can do more there. Except then it never unlocks and you can never do more there. Do you see, like, the potential of this being a lot more fleshed out? So I'm just hoping that at some point it does. Oh, I just had to come through the main way. Oh, those weird flailed swords.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Okay, we got that. Oh, it's like right next to them. It's like the business thing. Oh, dude, it goes into like a glacial white rock. That's awesome. Is that like salt or like some I don't know rocks. Sort of rare white stone. Oh.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Okay, no, that's the sword that we already have, but we have it up to level 2. Oh, this one's slightly... No, wait, no. I keep thinking the big one that's like right next to it is the item, and then the one off to the side is the item we have on, but it's always the reverse. I keep messing that up. All right. Ooh, hello. Oh, we have something that we have not picked up. Gross. So expensive.
My thanks. Here you are. An excellent choice.
Equally expensive.
Go with Gilbert.
The gate is closed by order of Lord Kupka. Any attempt to gain passage to Drake's Fang will be punished with arrest and incarceration. The gate is closed by order of...
Well, and I guess we're gonna have to take the river.
Light it for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Alright, well, we already saw the smithy. We have to go back and talk to him.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Cid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
I want to set fires and watch it burn. Oh. Oh. Oh, guy. Oh yeah, by the way, Silent Hill 2, the remake, finally dropped last night. Seriously thinking about picking that up. I have never done any of the Silent Hill games, but I've always heard very mixed things on most of them, but mostly number 2 is like one of the greatest games of all time. Which is why we got a remake of it and not of 1. So it's like, ooh, should I dive in? I know like a lot of the monster design's cool, but then it kind of like really meanders and gets bad later on. But hey.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock. Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him. Thank you kindly.
Alright. Well, you're clearly a bot, so... You bad. Body friend. The power of God in the palm of my hand, and you shall be banned. What you do to bots? What the fuck is going on here? Why is that all weird? Alright.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around?
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it. Stay down! This
Yeah, I haven't played any of the Silent Hill games, but I've always heard 2 is a banger in terms of story, gameplay, just all the categories. Music is supposed to be super good. So. But I don't know. I feel it gives off kind of Resident Evil vibes, which is a series I've always wanted to get into, but it's like, I don't know, I've never really been able to. Just because the linear nature of it and like the puzzling always makes me nervous to do on stream, because it's like nothing's worse than being stuck on a puzzle for like an hour when it's like super obvious, but you're just not making the connection. Although I shouldn't probably be that worried. I am a person that have platinum The Witness. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't really worry.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
I'm assuming that's going to be the young blacksmith.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Fresh bread.
The
warm from
juiciest
the
meat
oven.
from Greens.
It would make a
God, carpets! You have...
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss. Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out.
Language.
It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Alright.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Follow the crystal. Oh wait, what's right out here?
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Light meat and dark, fresh from the grill.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Oh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off. Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Okay, so we need to go there.
Like eating a cloud with a crust.
A deposit? Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Why is the tavern shut?
My bad. You broke all your tables.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
Yep, that's...
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
But...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Oh, these were the... Oh. So when you went upstairs inside the tavern, there was a set of double doors at the end of the hallway. That was this. Oh, I thought it was another room or something, but nope.
Let me treat you.
What are you?
I'm pretty flush
He was
these
up.
days.
Am I crazy? She said he was up the stairs, right? Was I wrong? Wait, what?
guess suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
I'm getting intel. Old reliable cash bribery.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
What are the soldiers in the desert?
Why is the tavern shut?
Like hauling ass through the desert in black leather and armor. Gotta keep cool. Jesus Christ, Uncle is hauling ass. Alright, let's get a little fight in. Yo. Oh! Oracle's using magic now. It was him. I thought it was Uncle that was using magic. Whenever I see deserts in a Final Fantasy game now, all I can think of is Zodiac Age. Oh, yo, there's some glowy stuff over there.
take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them! Kill them both!
Come on. Home run.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Yeah. Oh, need to get Magic Man back here. Whoop. Oh, nice. Torval's doing some damage now. Like a bit more, significantly more. Oh my god. Multiple, like, big hits. Oh, black chocobos. I'm sorry, buddies. I'm sorry. I'm sure you taste delicious. Oh my god, that was clean. But that was accidentally clean. I did not mean to shift between two different enemies there. Bam. Popping off, blasting some ass with my fire fist. Nice. All right. Well, we got that. We got Sharp Fang. So much. Everything gives us Sharp Fang. I should check to see how many Sharp Fangs we have. We've sold quite a few.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh?
I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking Crystal's men for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Umia Lostelan. Tuisa Kelith.
Go, magic owl.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Oh, we actually got a lot of that. All right. Yay! Okay, and it looks like Smithy.
I've never even forged a butter knife.
Or no, side quest.
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's Least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something
A
useful.
lot of talking to people.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of the...
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Seems like kind of the obvious one, bud. Market research. Yay.
Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Alright, we'll put that off until we finish up this knife.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Yes, they're quite sought after. Lord Kupka has several similar...
Okay, maybe it's down this back road.
This is in his collection.
Or it could also be upstairs as well.
be asking for you again. My
Won't
sweet.
you come and play, handsome?
Stay a little longer.
1,000 gil for a
I'm kind of hating this. It's like, I hate when they do a radius situation and you need to talk to someone.
Fucking men of the wrong.
And it's like, bro, you're in a fucking city. There's like 40 people here.
I need to drink. You're going to drink my pockets.
Can't find the secondary person. The shit.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be transported.
Maybe we talk to
Kneaded
this.
to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Or maybe...
The baths are, closed for scrubbing.
Sweet incense! Wack wack candle!
Oh, God. Jesus, God.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
Sure,
So,
please.
a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Plates and pots!
Maybe it'll be the curvature of the blade.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Yes, they're quite my carpets.
Maybe it kind of just seems like basic, obvious shit.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
Yeah, the easy solution is to use
The
different
other
metals.
apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But
Golded steel.
maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Lockers, I summon you. Alright. Yeah. Got the skis.
Thanks, Gal. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... Oh, you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Running off the ledge.
Is it true?
Oh yeah, we should talk to the huntsman and ask him about like the kind of like materials that he harvests from like monsters and stuff. Maybe there's a clue in there.
Silver platters, sweet incense, wax candles.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
We should get going soon. Do you have a letter?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Yeah, not die until he does. That's not reassuring. Oh, fucker. You got around it, you shit. Oh, actually, no, you didn't. Alright. Well,
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
these springs look fucking beautiful. It almost kind of gives
One
me...
rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Southern needs.
It almost gives me the vibes of, like, a Dreamcast, early PS2 days kind of water feel.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that? You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Complete. Oh, what am I doing? I was trying to select it. Ah. Right.
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Alright, now we're gonna go do the other one and see what's making the water so hot. We did see some creatures, and they were those little fireball exploding dudes, so I'm assuming that's gonna be the main issue.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Okay, we're gonna have to like walk around. Alright.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
What the hell are those things?
Nope. They start going. Oh, no, okay. I thought we, like, somehow passed through. Ooh, what do we got? Candy. Desert roses, 6 of them. Okay, a little janky on our body movement here.
By the flames.
Dropping down some edges.
That explains the heat.
Oh, whoa. Ah! Okay, that wasn't great. I, like, did it in mid-air and kind of, like, threw off the whole situation.
Out of the frying pan.
I keep forgetting I can also ult. Alright. That's pretty easy, and we got quite a bit of XP. Oh, dude, we're already over 1,000. Wait, what the hell? Alright, hold on.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Alright.
There he is. The man who saved my business. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Okay, hello, what do we got here? Okay, reduce cooldown. Honestly, cooldowns aren't even really that big of a deal. Yeah, like I thought. Holy shit, how are we getting so much of this? We just spent 1,000 and had almost none left. We're like getting a bunch of that. Alright, I think it might be time for us to actually save up for this 2,000. You know what, let's buy these cheaper ones. Oh, this one's 2,300. This one is pretty damn cheap. Comparative. I mean, most of them are 2,000. This one's also 2,000. This one... Oh, this is actually a leveled up version. I wish it... It doesn't seem like it really levels up damage, though, whenever you do a level up thing. Alright, there. We bought most things that are in the 100s. Except for this one. Whatever. Might as well. I really don't use those fancy moves. I'm a pretty basic bitch when it comes to this. Yeah, we're gonna save up for 2,000 and the next update
We should get
or
going.
level up to our ultimate ability. I'm assuming it's just gonna add on a fourth little meter because it looks like there's enough room for a fourth one to go right under our health bar. Perhaps we should have used the potion or something. We really don't have a rest mechanic in this game, I've noticed, too. You just kind of keep moving on. Hey, potion! Wait, I thought we had 4 slots for potions, and we had 3 already. That was blocked. Let's see why is it blocked.
Get that damned wagon fixed! Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved.
Oh, wait, let's also check. Yeah, we unlocked, like, this town here. I don't know if that's gonna grow into something. And we didn't really get to explore our uncle's town at all. We had to, like, sneak in. I wish we could have explored that. Hopefully that's a thing that we'll be able to do in the future. Forward! Ooh. Looks like a giant butthole.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Giant sandworm mouth. No, also known as the Devil's Sphincter.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
That's a Marvel reference.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert, you'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Damn it. Okay. Yesterday threw us off. Here's what we're gonna do. Womp womp. We're gonna end it for today. I don't want to go in there and get stuff going and have shit pop off and then like end it in the middle of it. We are a bit early. We would have been further along. We probably would have been able to do it if I didn't cut yesterday's stream short. So we're going to cut today short as well, and then next weekend we are going to immediately go into that and see how that goes. There's no way in hell we're not destroying that crystal. But yeah, we are ending it here for today. We actually didn't get a level up, but we did get quite a few abilities done up, and quite a bit of XP. Alright, so, yeah. The plan is, tomorrow is Onlysen 0, Genshin Impact, and then Honkai Star Rail on... not Saturday, Jesus Christ. Thursday and Friday. So like the usual schedule for the last couple of weeks. And then yeah, next weekend, next Saturday and Sunday will be some more Final Fantasy, which hopefully we'll be able to push and do a lot more stuff. Today was decent. Yesterday was not. I think I really could have done more yesterday. Yeah, that is it for day 1496 of streaming in a row. Thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out on today's brief Final Fantasy stream. Like I said, the rest of the week's going to be the usual schedule: Zone Listen Zero, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail. Next weekend will be the next time we continue with some more Final Fantasy 14? No, 16. God damn it. I keep saying, in my mind, I do not know why I keep saying 16 instead of, 14 instead of 16. I always have to pause and correct myself for some reason. It's like, I don't even play that one, for Christ's sake. I don't know why it's stuck in my head. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out, and I'll catch you all tomorrow with some Zone Listen Zero. If not, see you guys back here next weekend with some more Final Fantasy.